Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night. Boyness is here, so don't you sweat, cause Bubba Duke and OMB are here to own this set. So sit back and enjoy tonight's best, cause it's time to roar at Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is here and plays his game, looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program proudly brings to you its gaming and entertainment news of the week. With your host and tag team partners, Bubba Duke is on assignment. I am OM Dynamic, and welcome to the Boar's Nest. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to keep with a theme prevalent through the month of October, and that is Halloween. Yes, I admit I'm borrowing the idea from Chris Best of the PlayStation Showcase and Saturday Night Gaming. And tonight, Resident Evil 6. One of the quote-unquote lesser games in the franchise. A lot of people really weren't fans of it. I, however, absolutely loved this game. There were 3 different campaigns to play, and you could unlock a 4th. This was actually one of the first Resident Evil games that I beat. And although you're not going to see him on camera or hear from him, you might see him in the chat. My friend Terrence, aka the Norse Ninja, will be joining me on the gaming headset as we are in a party. We are pretty ready to play. We are going to be playing Chris Redfield's campaign tonight here on the Boar's Nest, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get to it. All right. I am ready to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you do have any questions, we do want to see them in the comments. All right, so we are... No worries. All good. All right. So, ladies and... Yeah, we are running through the streets of, it looks like downtown Tokyo. Okay. Yeah. So, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this game became more of a third-person shooter aspect as opposed to the psychological and horror survival of the original Resident Evils. No, I had to shoot it as well. All right. And we kicked the doors down. We are. We are. No worries. Me neither. All right. All right. Another two-person door. Let's hope we actually get some action here now. Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, Terrence Norse Ninja is my regular gaming partner here for just about anything we do online. We are unaliving the zombies. Yeah. Right? Yes. Well, 15 minutes ago, I was getting angry and getting a little bit tipsy in an establishment here. It was. You and me both. Right? Oh, Mr. Best saying he can't hear me. Oh. All right. No, he's got the audio. He's picked me up. Yep. All right. And before we go through the next door, I'm going to run an ad. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start it off with we want your help.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever wanted to get your break in podcasting, content creation, potential collaborations, or just help us out behind the scenes, turnbucklestudios.org is the place to be. Watch all of our latest weekly episodic shows. Meet the team, including myself, Chris Best, Chris Parrish, Bubba Duke, and Carl Carafel. Go to turnbucklestudios.org/join to send us your credentials, and then we can sit down as a collective and figure out where you belong. Click the shop button to go to our merch store, which we will show you a little bit later on. That is turnbucklestudios.org, ladies and gentlemen. Do it. Do it now. As we've come back through the next door, we're going to bust some crates here and maybe see if we can figure out how to load our ammo. Right. Okay. I got some now too, so. They absolutely could have. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they are trying to sneak up on us from all sides. It ain't going to happen. As is typical with any Resident Evil game or survival horror game, ladies and gentlemen, you check everything. Absolutely. Yes, yes, it does. Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, in each of the 3 different campaigns to unlock the 4th, in this game, there are 5 different chapters. He gone. Thought I saw something down here glowing. I did. Haha. It's ammo. But still. Up the ladder. It's almost like a bullet with butterfly wings. That's right. We have figured out how to meticulously double team everything. Let's do it. This is a very, very slow moving. Okay. As I am going back up to the rooftop. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is still the old fashioned herb remedies, green and red and blue in this game. It's just a matter of finding them. I am having fun over here. Brings me back to my army of 2 days. Yep. And now I have found you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are still here proceeding through a lot of climbing, a lot of up and down. Not so much the creaky, creepy doors opening as we get to kick them down this time. All right, Mr. Best saying we're opening creaky doors on Wednesday, so. Okay, so before we go into the Ace of Spades, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at our merch.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at carlcarafel.redbubble.com.
On Wednesday, so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, carlcarafel.redbubble.com. If you want our merch, go there. All the proceeds go back into our studios to help give you a better experience and help us deliver you a better show. There we go. Another guy goes over the edge. There we go. There we go. All of them. Oh. Nice. Oh, and we are going to get... Yeah, now our randoms show up to aid us. Yes, they are. Yes. Walking our path. Oh, jeez. Nope. Nobody outranks my number one. Oh. And I went the other way. And now he's blocking me. Yep. Yep. And all of these guys and all of our help is literally blocking my path and stepping in the way of my shots. I will deliver my back fist. There we go. Oh. I found NATO ammo. All right. There we go. Right? All right, coming around the corner. Well, I don't need to use skill points to purchase skills at the moment. It is. Yep. We must have. There we go. All right. There was three of them in here. And they're very, very reminiscent of the crawlers from the early ones. Yes. Absolutely. I'm not sure if they put her on her back or right. There we go. Now it's time to go up. I did. Right? Yep. And my friend Chris Parrish coming in saying hello. Good evening, Parrish. Good to see you, brother. That's right. And Vin Diesel's not even here. Well, I do. We could. How did I miss it? Got it. Oh, it takes two of us to push an elevator button now. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are in the elevator heading to the next aspect, let's take a look at all of the weekly programming we have coming up here at Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, all of the programming we have coming up here each and every week and almost each and every night at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program and Turnbuckle Studios. And turnbucklestudios.org is the place to be if you want to be a part of all of this. Not to mention liking, commenting, and subscribing on YouTube, Twitch, and all of our streaming platforms. Turnbucklestudios.org/join if you want to send us your credentials and we can see where you fit in as a group. And then we will go take it all from there. And meet the team. Watch all of our latest weekly episodic shows, including this one here, which will be uploaded later. And we will take it from there. Turnbucklestudios.org, the hottest site on the internet. Do it now. And back to the action. And there we go. And we get RPG'd. Right? Because zombies always carry RPGs. Right? You and me both. I am. Not now. Now I have died. But all right. Yep. All right. Now we've made it through that somewhat. On to the next adventure. I have found our stairwell. All right. Now we got to figure out where we're going to get the heck out of here. Oh, found more skill points. All right. Where's the Partridge family when we need them? Nice. That's what they tell us, but I'm not trusting HQ. We made it! Hooray! Mr. Best, after our reference to the Partridge Family, said, "Hello, world, hear the song that we're singing. Come on, get happy." Yes, yes. All right. Yes, it is. Right? And there, ladies and gentlemen, we've completed chapter 1, which, ladies and gentlemen, puts us really, we've almost reached that 1 hour mark. So, I mean, we've had a very, very successful campaign run. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do want you all to remember here that from all of us here at Turnbuckle Affiliation Program and Turnbuckle Studios, the world is better with you in it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, from all of us here to you, to those of you out there, wherever you are, good night, good luck. We out.
Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night. Boyness is here, so don't you sweat, cause Bubba Duke and OMB are geared to own this set. So sit back and enjoy tonight's best, cause it's time to roar at Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is here and plays his game, looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night.